Hello and welcome for this game number 2 of this 2025 Silver Nations League, the one featuring the Netherlands and Italy. If you were with us just before, Serbia won the very first round 3-0 against France. This game will be also a very interesting one, the two first game of the Netherlands and Italy in this competition. Two teams that came with a full roster, 14 players on the Italian side, 13 on the Dutch side. These two teams are building for the upcoming European Championship in July. Hélène Grock, once again, it's a great pleasure to be with you for this great sitting volleyball competition. We are discovering these teams. Some players, we know them very well, but there are also a lot of young players, both on the Dutch side and for Italy. We're pretty excited to discover what these two teams prepared for this competition.
Yeah, both teams are clearly preparing for the future with 4 players in the Italian side born in 2000 or after, and also 4 newcomers, maybe including Mark Koning, for the Netherlands. So definitely new players were eager to discover, and we know for the others that there is quality in those two national teams.
Yeah, and we know that the Netherlands are missing Luc Hendricks, one of their top players. And one great sign about the future as well is that the captain for Netherlands is Ward Goethals, and this young lad is only 19 years old and he's already captain of his team. He has some great talent. We saw him playing already, but now he's captain of the national team.
Yeah, very talented setter. We had the occasion to see him already 2 years ago here in Caen for the Bronze Nations League. He was then the youngest player in this league. He's no longer, because still on the Dutch side we have now Bowen Diaz, 17. He's gonna turn 18 only in August. He's now the youngest player. He plays as a libero, and definitely can't wait to see what these young players can show us on the court.
Yeah, if he has a chance to enter, because libero number 1 is Robin van Dam, who is number 14. And there is this big question, because, you know, we mentioned the rule in the first game. The only mandatory thing is to have 4 vs1 on court, but you can bring players that are not classified yet. It's the case of Mark Koning, this very tall guy with the number 20. He's not classified yet. He's allowed to play here, and the Netherlands are hoping to bring him in gear in the summer. Nobody really knows if he will be able to get classified or not, but this would bring some size in front of the net, at the block, at the spike, whatever. He's a regular volleyball player, also now entering with the national sitting volleyball team.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the Dutch team can show without their emblematic captain, Luc Hendricks. 2 years ago here in Caen in the Bronze Nations League, he was named MVP. And definitely the Netherlands gonna miss such a player.
Yeah, he also got
newcomers.
Yeah, sure. There's new ones. We are looking to see them. Nazarizade is also a very good middle blocker, and it's not only Luc Hendricks missing. Robert Jelle Bruynesse is also part of this team. Tobias Marseille, 3 big guys who were part of this winning Bronze Silver League for 2 years are missing. They were also part of the great stretch that the Netherlands had in Turkey, in Bordeaux, end of 2024. And we'll see how they will handle this new team, include the newcomers, because as we mentioned it, and I just discussed with some French players, they said it's very clear for the Netherlands. They're preparing to go to LA in 2028. It's a long way when you know that Bosnia is having a spot in Europea. You know that Ukraine is strong, Germany is strong. It will not be easy to reach this spot for Los Angeles.
Last year in the Silver Nations League in Slovenia, in St. Peter, Slovenia, Italy took the 5th place, beating only the host nation and saving its place in the Silver Nations League. Netherlands finished 2nd, just behind Turkey. Turkey now playing in the Golden Nations League.
Yeah, it will be a good game, and if you're just joining for that game, one more time, the format of the competition, we will play a round robin with the 6 teams, and the best rank will reach golden. Nations League next year. The last one will reach Bronze Nations League. Let's meet with the international referees from Slovenia. Spela Plešnik will be the first one. Alex Kalin from Great Britain will be the second. Two very experienced referees. We also see the line judge around them. And this is the first game in that competition, both for the Netherlands and for Italy. You always want to enter good in the competition, which Serbia did a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, in St. Peter last year, the Dutch team took the best over Italy with a 3-0 win for the team coached by Alfred Unk.
Still a lot of school kids in the stands, even if France is not playing. Of course, it's much better to be here than at school on this Friday morning for the second game of the competition. After this one, we will be missing two more teams because, you know, France and Serbia played the first game. Italy and Netherlands will do the second one. And the two last teams that we did not see yet will be on court at 2 p.m. It will be Hungary and Latvia. And out of the 6 teams, one will reach Golden Nations League for next season. One will be done again in Bronze Nations League. And here are the 6 starting players for the Netherlands. Edwin van den Broek, Wout Goethals, Reza Nazarizadeh, Dino Delic, Alex Villagran, and this tall guy, Mark Koning, was the libero. Robin van Dam starting as the first libero for Team Netherlands. Let's meet the starting 6. For Team Italy, number 5, Sergio Ignotto, the setter. The captain, Federico Ripani. Number 9, Alessandro Issi. Number 13, Cristiano Crossetti. With number 18, Davide Nadai. All these players are very experienced ones. They were already here a couple of months ago. And number 23, Roberto Dalmasso was the first libero, starting Paolo Mangiacapra. Also a change on the bench for Italy. We had some Iranian head coach for the past. Now it's Marcelo Marchesi. And we'll see how strong this Italian side is. We also saw that they made a change. Michele Emanuele Dielsi was playing as a libero in the previous roster that we met. He's now with the regular jersey. He will be maybe able to play, you know, on the back row to give some support to the reception defense. I mean, we'll see these different options. Alex Kalin is just checking the 6 players before allowing Robin van Dam to enter the court.
Change also for the assistant coach in Italy. It's now Angela Galli, so a woman is sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
Besides Marcelo Marchesi.
Oh, and it's not Dino Delic starting for the Netherlands, but Thijs van den End. Dino Delic is on the bench. Yeah, I was a bit confused between number 6 and number 8 when they entered the court. And the first serve of this second game is for Wout Goethals, Dutch captain. And this second game is underway. Reception is good. Issi for the first spike and the first point for Italy in that game. Cristiano Crossetti. Van Dam for the reception. Goethals. Back set for Nazarizadeh. Well, when we met him for the first time It was just a show that he did both at the net, but also behind the serving line. Great talented player. Good block by Van den End.
And Sergio Ignoto had the ball behind his back and he couldn't see the opponent block. Oh, what a serve!
What a serve. That's an ace for Nazarizade. And Italy decided to put absolutely no one to cover position one there.
And Cristiano Crocetti tried to cover a different zone, but nice block by Alessandro Rossi.
(3-2) for the Netherlands. A good tactical one, and first point for Davide Nadai. And that very good serve, and Van den End has to adapt the reception. They all have to move forward close to the 2-meter line. Strong one, but this one hits his own partner too low. And here is the first time Koning is on the field. How tall is this guy? Look at this one sitting at the net. And the first block for him. Well,
you see,
looks too easy. Connection through the middle to avoid Koning at the block. Yeah, Italy had to do everything they can not to push the ball in that direction.
To adapt and not put the ball in Koning's zone, obviously.
6-3 Netherlands. Villagran, the serve is too long. And here we are with Alessandro Issi. Nazarizade behind the 2-meter line, just a bit too deep. Van Dam had a good reflex because the serve was just touching the net. This one is just a bit too deep inside the commentator room. And Edwin van den Broek, very experienced player. He used to play with Alfred Onk in the past. And good block. Second one for Mark Koning. Well, for the moment, there is no other option for Italy than just to avoid this area where he is sitting at the net. Issi, too deep. And the best start in this game is for Netherlands. 9 points to 5.
And the risk is also to make unforced errors, just trying to avoid the big hands of Mark Koning.
What a serve. Edwin van den Broek carrying his streak behind the line. And still no substitution requested, but timeout. Italy. Yeah, the whistle came, but Van den Broek thought it was to serve. It was indeed a first timeout for Italy, led by 5 in this first set. Yeah, I'm afraid, Netherlands didn't show like a lot of quality for the moment, but just serving properly in the right area, having 2 great blocks, but we didn't see any good spike or something. Italy is doing a lot of unforced. And that's already a 5 points lead very early in that first set.
As you said in the previous match, Julien, the service is the first asset for a team, and it's definitely a good asset for this Dutch team.
We carry on with Edwin van den Broek.
They win easy points.
Aiming at Alessandro Issi. And that's another unforced no touch by the block. That's another point for the Netherlands. Good reception by Issi. The one-hand set. Goethals for the block. And Van den End pushing it deep in position number 1. Yeah, we were wondering how much they would miss Luke Hendricks. Of course they miss him, but for the moment they still have a comfortable lead in this first set. Oh, what a strong swing from captain Federico Ripani. Even on the slow motions, going super fast. And of course, things will be a lot easier for Sergio Ignotto if he gets a ball to serve. That's the case now. Goethals for the second hand. Second time, once again the dig. And the block out found by Ripani. A bit greedy on that one, what Goethals trying 2 times in a row to have this second hand.
Yeah, a very, very talented player, but still a young one.
Good serve. Goethals was the back set. Cunning in the middle of the court. Oh, Van Dam was the missed contact.
Even if it was a first touch, it was an easy goal. So Spela Plesnik could do nothing but to whistle on this one.
I mean, anyway, I'm not sure Nazarizadeh was able to play that ball just behind. Good try by Van den Broek. The one-hand block by Goethals. Koning, touched by the block.
Touch by Roberto Del Masso.
And that's his first point. Goethals called by the first referee. Yeah, we almost saw the entire Dutch bench requesting something. $13 for the Netherlands, 8 for Italy. We see the Italian bench here. Van den End with the serve. Oh, tough pass. And this one touched the antenna. Just see the antenna moving. Reception is not an easy one for Italy. Another point for Ripani. Since he's on the front row, he's scoring a lot of points, already 3 just in these 2 last positions. And Italy is still 5 behind. Roberto Dal Masso. Blocked by Nazarizadeh. You have to avoid this guy at all costs. Nazarizadeh and Koning, they are just so skilled when sitting at the net.
And Koning is back row now. He will serve.
Yeah, serve, and then he will leave the court for the libero. Probably digging is not his main quality. The serve is just a bit out.
He apologizes. to his teammates. And he let his place to libero Robin van Dam.
Easy reception, Goethals through the middle, Nazarizade switching to position 1. Great dig one more time. Goethals with the head of the net. And net fall called against Ward Goethals and Nazarizade. Nazarizade raising his hand to agree on that decision.
And Goethals not very successful in his first end attempt. This one touched the net.
And Italy is doing pretty good by when they defend. They had a lot of work to do in that regard. Ripani. Oh, Van den N missing it. And that's another point for the Italian captain with this ace.
Tish van den Ende hesitated a bit, thinking that maybe this serve was too deep.
Oh, Goethals missing it as well. And we said Netherlands had some comfortable gap for them, and Italy now is only 2 behind, 13-15. And Alfred Hong just had a look on the scoreboard, and of course this does not please him at all. Just out. Goethals for the serve. It's in the antenna.
Yeah, directly in the antenna. The Dutch block didn't touch the ball before. So it's now a 4-point lead again for the Netherlands.
Block out found by Alessandro Issi. And you see the fans. We still don't know if they decided to cheer for Italy or for the Netherlands, but at least they look happy in the stands here in Caen. That was just too easy what Nazarizade did, just lifting the ball up for Alessandro Issi. He was not quite sure of what he was doing.
Only 2 points between the two teams, and a new time out called by Alfred Honk for the Dutch team.
Yes, of course, it's not pleasing the Dutch coach that this gap decreased so much and that the Netherlands only have a 2 points lead now. Of course, Netherlands is hoping to get in contention for the first spot this week to play Golden Nations League next year alongside of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Germany, Croatia, Ukraine, and is it Germany?
Yeah, Germany
and Turkey.
Finished.
And Turkey.
Turkey just coming up from the Silver Nations League last year. Netherlands was not far, defeated only by the Turkish team.
Van den Broek in the net. Italy is only 1 behind now. It will be an exciting end of the first set. Cristiano Crossetti. Difficult reception one more time. Van den N pushing it. Free ball Italy. Issi. And this one stays on the Italian side. Well, it's a good moment for Reza Nazarizadeh if he wants to have a strong one. It's proceeding towards position 1. He is digging the ball, and the block is in. The block is scored by Sergio Ignotto, his first point of the game. And of course, that's a great block in front of Edwin van den Broek. Two players on the same reception. The ball is on the Italian side. Issi is a good swing.
And Italy is back. 18-all in this first set.
Good block by Van den Broek. He takes the set, not an easy one, and Van den N with the mistake. Italy is in front. Good block by Van den Broek.
And I love the way Robin van Dam is just calling for the reception. You see this little move so to Davide Nadai. Hey, serve on me if you're a guy.
Issi, yeah, he was not in the best position, but he cannot control the ball. See again how much Goethals controlled the trajectory of the ball. This spike is out as well for Van den Broek. A lot of unforced errors since Italy came back in the game.
Yeah, Netherlands now under pressure and committing much more unforced errors.
Oh, this is a huge one on the lower part of the net for Issi. Good block by Ignotto. (21-all). And substitution was the double substitution to come for the Netherlands.
Oh, it's something we quite often see in volleyball.
Wout Goethals replaced by Luc Adema. Don't focus on the jersey. The name is the one from Bruynesse, but it's Luc Adema entering. And the setter is Tom Portman coming in for Edwin van den Broek.
Portman is back row and Adema is at the net, so 3 attackers at the net for the Dutch team to try to get this side out.
Portman for Koning.
Oh yeah, forced touch called by the Italian.
Oh, what a dig!
No, does it touch the ground? Yeah, maybe.
The point for Federico Ripani. That's 22 for Italy, 21 for the Netherlands. Important moment for Italy. That can score another break point. Koning with the block out. (22-all).
It will be a thrilling money time in this first set.
Yeah, that's not what we were expecting when we see the beginning of the game with the Netherlands having so much control. Yeah. And now it's Italy, only 2 points away from winning this first set.
At the beginning of the set, the Dutch team got easy points on their serve, and now they are making a lot of mistakes.
Dalmasso. Great reception. Portman for Koning. Touched by the block. And that's an equalizer. 23-all. And here is the big guy behind the line.
Yeah, and it was not full power, but he chose precision to get this point. Very important to equalize at 23.
Koning with an ace.
That's a good serve.
At a very good moment, because this is the first set point for the Netherlands now. And timeout, Italy before. Well, for sure, if the Netherlands are able to classify that guy, this will bring some great addition to the team. So you know the regulation for this Silver Nations League, you need to have 4 vs1 on the court at each time, but otherwise you can add some not classified or not yet classified
players can.
So we could go, Ellen, technically to play with friends, as long as we have 4 vs1.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, it's men's.
Remember, me trying to play sitting volleyball and what it looks like, so I won't go. But feel free if you want to. You may maybe apply.
They probably don't have the jersey.
Ask Alfred Onk if maybe he would need
24 for the Netherlands.
Talented player.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of talent. 24 for the Netherlands, 23 for Italy. Mark Koning with the serve. We're fine with mopping. We're ready. Set point Netherlands.
Wow.
Completely missed what he was aiming to. He was trying to find some line towards position 5. That's a huge mistake. And double substitution. Oh no, just one substitution come for Italy with Mattia Cordioli entering to serve and replacing captain Federico Ripani.
And the answer, Alfred Onk to Marcello Marchesi.
Timeout call, 24-all. You can feel how stressful the end of this first set is, and both teams know that it's important to have this one. And look at those kids, happy to be here. I cannot remember that when I was a school kid I could go to enjoy some sitting volleyball action on Friday morning. We had to focus on French lesson, mathematics lesson. That's a great life for school kids.
1 week far from the summer holidays.
Yeah, so that's true.
Also
that's true.
A little cooler, but
24-all.
I think the kids also have the opportunity to practice and to discover sitting volleyball, to try themselves and maybe find future players for the French national team.
There's now another substitution to come, this time for the Netherlands.
With Robin van Zevenbergen.
Number 13 coming in for Thijs van den End. Probably to provide with some great reception skills. Facing Mattias Cordioli's serve. Let's see it. Everything is fine on the device. Discussion between second referee and the marker at the table.
Yeah. And a long time.
Yeah, that's an important discussion
for the
apparently.
server to think to what he gonna do. With first this time out, just after he entered the field, and then the substitution with now Robin van Zevenbergen in the middle.
Everything is fine. 24-all.
At the Dutch backline.
Cordioli for the serve. Barman for the reception. Connection with Nazarizade, and good blood, very good one from Davide Nabai. And this is now set point for Italy. Reception is good. And the point scored by Alex Villagran to save his first set point. 25-all. Luke Adema. EC touched by the block. This is free ball Italy. Is it touched by the block? It is. Yeah, Portman touched it. He say yes. Well played, Alessandro Isi. Another set point for Italy on Cristiano Crossetti's serve. Good reception. The back set, Nazarizade. Is it too deep? It is. And this first set goes to Italy. 27-25. Quite unbelievable when you see how strong the Netherlands started this game. But it's Italy leading 1-0.
Italia struggled back, and when under pressure, the Dutch team was not as dominant as they were at the beginning of the set.
Yeah, they had what, like a 5, 6, 7 point lead at the very beginning, and we were like, okay, Netherlands are like looking very strong, and Italy will have absolutely no chance in this game. And finally, Italy wants this one. What? The first set we had 27 for Italy, 25 for the Netherlands. Great level of sitting volleyball. And a warm thank you to the Normandy League of Volleyball, welcoming us here in a great venue for this 2025 Civil Nations League. And of course, a warm thank you to the French Federation of Volleyball for all the broadcasting facilities that we have to share this weekend live with you. It's amazing to have such a young crew behind the cameras and a live broadcast led by Arnaud Bessa. It's always such a great pleasure to be with you. And here you see the very young team: Marie-Lou, Clémentine, Clément, Chloé and Lou. If you take some average, this is less than 19 years old. A very young team working around this broadcast.
But already experienced, though.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Being super young and already with so much experience. Probably because we have a lot of opportunity to broadcast volleyball, both on Para Volley Europe channel and on the one of the French Federation of Volleyball. Well, now we have a question. What can we expect from this second set? Because I think the Netherlands, they absolutely don't want to fight for the second or the third place this week. They want to win everything on the way. The first game against Italy, it's not the easiest one they will have. They have one more this afternoon against Latvia. I think we will see some kind of reaction from the Dutch team. And Italy has now a lot of confidence after winning this one with a 2 points lead.
Same starting six for the Dutch team.
No, they put Villagran in.
Villagran wasn't in at the beginning of the first set.
I don't think so. Was
yes,
he?
Yes,
he
yes,
was?
he was. So
okay.
we are back to the team that
oh, they started the exact same
the match.
Okay, perfect. Italy the same. Same starting six.
do think so. With Crocetti, Nadai, Dalmasso,
Issi, yeah.
Ignoto,
Same starting six on both sides.
the captain Federico Ripani.
Yeah. Crocetti is the first one to serve in the second set. Vinagram, is there in touch? No. First point for Italy. He changed the area on Van Damme. Is there any touch on this swing?
Touch. Oh, look, Jean-François Rieland, the French line judge, showed that the ball was touched, and we are just positioned on the line. And I do think this ball was touched, but last word, obviously, for the first referee, Spela Plesnik.
Some kind of reflex by Federico Ripani. He tried with some backhand to send it directly on the other side of the net, unsuccessfully. Oh, one-hand set was not a great success either. This one is too low as well.
And Alfred Ong is losing his nerves, asking, and it was maybe the case for a catch on the one-hand set by Ignoto.
But that's a lot of unforced in the beginning of this second set. Nadai, it's under the net level. One more mistake for Italy. We didn't see any winners since the beginning of this set. Only mistakes. Maybe now with Nazarizadeh serving. Yeah, good serve. And that's an ace on Ripani. And he's able to change the area where he's aiming to. Serving really strong, avoiding the block. And that's his main concern with Dalmasso, Ignoto and Issi sitting at the net. Issi,
wow.
What a swing.
Very powerful attack by Alessandro Issi.
Yeah, he's not looking forward to tip any ball. Look at this swing. Back set, well done, Villagran. The good dig. Ripani, block out, fine by Italy. And Italy has the lead in the second one. 5-3.
Very good serve.
Ignoto.
Yeah, finishing the job at the net.
Yeah, he's really impressive at the net. He's got 2 blocks and now this spike at the net with the ball just dancing over the net level. And Issi carry on the streak. Great serve again. One hand block by Ignoto. Free ball Italy. Ripani. Well done by the Italian captain. And Italy is now leading 7-3 very early in the second set.
It seems like it's difficult mentally for the Dutch team after the loss of the first set.
Yeah, absolutely not what we saw at the very beginning of the game. Absolutely not. Issi, this one-hand set is just too long for his teammates. And we will see some with the mascot. Hey, you see them all. The mascot of our live stream this week. Enjoying the action here in Caen.
And Adema is in for Vandenbroek for Netherlands.
Tactical one. Ripani, is there any touch? No way. Point for the Netherlands. But there are still 2 behind.
Ripani and EC have two options, strong or very strong. The referees are shaking
apparently positions are not anymore displayed on the screen of the first referee. So they are discussing all together. Bela Pleshnik and Alex Karlin discussing if so is it related to the devices? Is it related to the positions? Well, there is something going on for sure. Another great discussion between marker and second referee.
And discussion between the coaches.
Everyone is coming. The Power Volley Europe delegate is also listening to the discussion. Hello, Devo Sharp. Apparently everything is fine. Alex Villegram. It's a tough reception for Issy. And this is free ball Netherlands. Well, almost free ball, but the first contact was not the one they were expecting. And that's another mistake. And another 3 points lead for Italy. This reception is good. Oh, Koning! What a point he scored. I mean, if they find a good first contact Netherlands, they will be able to use this tall guy a bit more. It's the first ball he gets in 14 points in the second set. Only the first ball. Well done, Netherlands. Once again, he's just reaching so much higher than his opponent. Another tough ball for Italy. Goethals, bit to the inside. Koning. And the lifting is whistled against Italy.
Against captain Federico Ripani.
And you see the French team in the stands watching the action. And of course France is interested in that game because they will play against Italy this afternoon at 3:45. The point for Italy, Cristiano Crossetti.
Roberto Del Masso, 52-year-old player, the oldest player on the field right now. As the Netherlands doesn't have any player in their 50s.
Yeah, that's a pretty young team from Netherlands. 10 for Italy, 8 for the Netherlands. Good serve one more time. Koning with the tip. One hand set. Just a bit too much towards the antenna. And we're back with Thijs van den End. Difficult reception for the libero, Manja Capra.
Yeah.
The point for David Nadai. It's still a 1 point lead for Italy. And we are back with the captain, Federico Ripani. Serve is just a bit out. Couple of inches. Easy for the reception. Connection with Ripani. Block out found by Alessandro Issi. Crossetti deep towards position 1. And Villagran, was this ball called out? And indeed it is. It was just in front of the judge line. Blocked by Nazarizade, but this ball comes back. Good swing. One of the first time he's able to spike that strong. We know how skilled this guy is. And in front of the tallest blocker from Italy, he's able to score. This means a lot for the Netherlands. Just out. He had no blocker in front of him. Davide Nadai just hoping for such a deep target. A bit too deep, 13-0. What Goethals. Perfect serve by the Dutch number 10. There was some space between Crossetti and Nadai, and Goethals saw it. Crossetti struggling. Nadai with the good swing. $14-0. We're almost now in the same scenario than in the first set. Very tough game. The two teams are very close from each other. The great point scored this time by Luc Adema, his first point of the game. And this is a good breakpoint opportunity for the Netherlands with Nazarizade serving. Good serve. Crossetti a bit struggling, but Issi finds the solution. A good reflex by the Dutch players. But finally, the ball is on the floor. Alex Villagran. And we are requesting some mopping action on the Dutch side. The three next position will feature Mark Koning at the net. He is the tall guy of that team. Crossetti has to move a lot. Free ball Netherlands. Goethals' first contact. That's a bit unorganized. And the point is for Italy and for Roberto Dalmasso.
That was clever from Nadai on the free ball. He put it on the opponent setter on Goethals, and Goethals was quite surprised, and his first touch was not perfect.
Yeah, the quality of this first touch can definitely be improved. 16-0, Ignoto. Nazarizade, this is really deep. Ignoto chooses to play it. And here we have Luc Adema with the serve. Crossetti finds some line. Ripani too greedy. That's in the net. Oh, he went full power on that swing, but definitely under the net level.
Middle of the net.
That's now a 2 points lead for the Netherlands.
Under the eyes of Aleta Slakter on the bench for the Dutch team. And timeout, Italy.
Yeah, timeout Italy. The game was just so close for the beginning of this second set. And now the Netherlands takes a 2 points lead. I mean, Italy can feel quite safe. In the first one, they were already led by a lot of points and they fought it back. Yeah, these two teams are really close from each other. When you see the first set, 27 for Italy, 25 for the Netherlands. It will be interesting to see which team will be able to conclude that second one. The serve from Adema is too long. Good timeout by Marcello Marchesi, and he's celebrating with his staff. Dalmasso for the serve. This one stays on the Dutch side. 18-0.
Nadal quite satisfied to have managed to block the Dutch giant, Mark Koenig.
Good serve, Nazarizade for the reception. Koenig with the tip. Well done, Crossetti. Good dig, Issi. And once again, Ripani just a bit too greedy on his swing. He doesn't need to put that much to take that many risks. And the Netherlands are in front. Thijs van den End. Good blockout found by David and Adai.
And that was not an easy ball to attack for a lefty. We saw Adai sliding very fast to get a good position
and he
put
had
some power on this ball.
Two blockers in front of him. Götals back set for Koenig. Issi. Good fight at the net. And the point is for Italy and for Cristiano Crossetti. Can they do the same? And what they did in the first one, taking the lead now, 20-19. Good serve. The reception is not an easy one, but it's already on the Dutch side again. Koenig, is there any touch? No. And that's now a 2 point lead for Italy, and our friend Rong will request a timeout. How strong this Italian team is able to react. They are finding solutions to have a 2 points lead in this second set. They already won the first one. That would be a huge surprise on this Friday morning if Italy would lead in that game 2-0. We are not there for the moment, but they are leading. And they're showing like good quality of sitting volleyball. It's not like the Netherlands underperforming, but Italy is doing really well.
But the Dutch team is definitely lacking the captain, Luca Hendricks, in such moments. So there was a lot of tension. It was a very important player.
If you add Luc Hendricks in that team, if you add Robert Jelle-Bruynese, Tobias Marseille, those are very experienced players. That's a lot of option for Alfred Onk for the future. Ripani. Oh, what a strong serve. And the reception is too difficult for the Netherlands. Ripani having this ace just after the timeout at the best moment. Well done, captain. And substitution for the Netherlands with Van den N leaving the court and Robert Ulzebosch coming in. 22 for Italy, 19 for the Netherlands. And Koenig missing this free ball. Well, there is a chance Alfred Onk will take another timeout at some point. If not now, it will be on a set point. Yeah, he is going towards the second referee. And he is requesting his second timeout now. The Netherlands are led by 4. How good is Italy doing, and how much is the Netherlands struggling? This was an easy set, an easy pass that Mark Koenig had to do, just pushing the ball with 10 fingers on the other side of the net, and he missed it. It's pretty surprising that on some basics the Netherlands are just giving 3 points to Italy. Yeah, good job by Marcello Marchesi, giving some solutions to his team. And on the other side, Alfred Onk has also to find something, first to stop the streak, because for the moment, Ripani is serving really strong in very important moments. Let's see, he can still do the same after this timeout. Nazarizade finding the line and the blackout. I guess the Netherlands do not use as often as they should their best players. They just don't do. Nazarizade only has 6 points in that game. He's able to score a lot more. Koenig with the ace. This ball was just going far away behind, and that's a 10th point in the game for Mark Koenig, best scorer of that game so far. Ripani for the reception. Rossetti take the set. Issi, well done by the block, but nobody's playing this second contact on the Dutch side.
Yeah, it's quite astonishing to see the Dutch team losing their basic volleyball. Yeah, it's definitely a set point for Italy.
Yeah, absolutely, 24-21. And this will be on Crossetti's serve. 3 set points for Italy. Looks very deep. The launch angle was so high. And the first set point is not even saved by the Netherlands, but wasted by Italy. Wout Goethals. And before this serve, it's a timeout called by Marcello Marchesi. No more timeout available. Both coaches use the 2 of them. But this game is still, it's not sure who will win the game, because, of course, Italy is in front in the second one and they have 2 more set points. But it would not be a surprise that the Netherlands are able to fight back in the third one. They're very close. Italy was just playing better in key moments. (24 for Italy, 22 for the Netherlands. We are back with Ward Guttals. No other option for this young player to have a good one. Rossetti, reception, one hand set. This is free ball. Netherlands. And Villegram saved this set point. Can the Netherlands find some equalizer now? Guttals again. To avoid the block, well done. Oh, the set is definitely not good. And this point goes to Italy. 25-23. This is now a 2-sets lead for Italy. And that's quite a surprise now that Netherlands is struggling so much. 27-25, 25-23.
Yeah, the Dutch players will have to find back their brands to come back in this match. So the score is very tight in the first 2 sets.
I mean, they are really close.
They are close, but I think at the key moments they too often made very bad mistakes sometimes. That's clearly not the level they can provide usually.
Yeah, of course they are missing key players. That's a thing, we mentioned it at the very beginning, but still, we have very experienced players on court. We also have Mark Cunning. I guess they use them pretty good at the first set, but sometimes when he's sitting in the front row, they just don't use him enough. The setter don't use him. It's also because the quality of reception is not good enough to have as many options as you want as a setter. And for Italy, it's very easy. They don't want to play in his area when he's blocking, so everyone should focus on the other side of the net. And for the moment, they're just not able to do so, to adapt. And Italy is playing well. I mean, what Ripani did to have 2 very strong serves when it was 22-22, it's really impressive to have those 2 aces at this moment of the match. That's really impressive.
Yeah, the Italian played better on the important points. So, as you said, Julien, 2 teams are quite close. 27-25 in the first set, 25-23, only 2 points difference. So, is the Dutch team able to come back in this match? On the paper, clearly they have enough assets to at least to begin win this third set and then keep fighting until a tiebreak now if they want to win this match for their entrance in the competition. Oh, the last pupils, the last kids are leaving le Palais des Sports now, as it's already noon, so they have to take their lunch, but they They remain just behind the lead boards. They don't want to.
Of course not.
Want to see the end of this.
They know that this afternoon they have
match.
to go back to school. They don't want to. Of course not. Well, we ask it at the end of the first set. Can the Netherlands react now to find some solution against Italy? If they want to in this first game of their competition, it's in this set. Otherwise, they will have to wait until the second game this afternoon against Latvia and see how happy all these school kids are coming here to the venue, enjoying some great sitting volleyball action. And they are lucky to have such a game this morning.
And a few substitutions on the Dutch side with Roy Ulzebosch on the field. Luke Adema is also starting.
Yeah, and Tom Portman as a setter. He was for the first set. And the first point is for Italy again. Cristiano Crossetti.
The momentum is still Italian.
Oh, definitely the Netherlands will need a strong start in the set. Otherwise, it will be really hard for them. Gatals playing as a middle blocker. Great connection between the two setters.
With this fast play. No blockers in front of Ward Gatals, new captain of this Dutch team. At least for this Silver Nations League, because I'm not sure Luke Hendricks is totally retired. He's just not here for this Silver Nations League in Caen.
No, for sure, Luke Hendricks is still in the project, and if he's watching the action, of course, we say hello to him. It's always a great pleasure to meet with him, and he's for sure also interested in traveling to Los Angeles in 2028 with this Dutch team. Easy, great dig van den End, great fight at the net. But it's such a great opportunity for the Netherlands to have such a deep roster with a lot of options, very experienced players, also young lads entering the team. It will be a tough work for Alfred Hong to make the best selection when it will come to European Championship this summer in Hungary. Alessandro Issi, 3-2 Italy. Power was there, but not the distance. This one is just too short under the net level. And here we are back with Ward Gatals. Good set. And what a good swing as well by Luke Adema. And by trying to dig that one, Crossetti directly felt in Marcello Marchesi, who ended on the floor. He's having a lot of earned force. Federico Ripani, I mean, he showed a lot of quality in the serve, but in the game, when he's spiking, he has a lot of mistakes.
Oh, this one was just in the corner.
Yeah, no hesitation. This one is in for Ripani. So just falling in the magic corner. Perfect. And here we are. Sergio Ignotto. Good serve, Nazarizade. Portman. Free ball Italy. Ripani, good block, van den End. Oh, great job at the block in front of Ripani. But Italy is still one behind. And Issy is requesting some mopping action on the other side of the net.
Yeah, double touch.
Yeah, if not more.
Federico Ripani.
It was maybe even 3 or 4.
Yeah.
The ball danced in his hands.
Multiple touch.
I mean, 2 is already too much, so... Here you can see this young player with the libero jersey, Bowen De Haas. Crosetti. Huge mistake. I mean, the ball was a bit too close to the antenna for him.
But the Italian offer many points to their opponent now. I think they made maybe 5 out of the 9 scored by the Dutch team.
Ripani finds a solution with this small tip. Point number 10 for the captain of Italy today. We now have 3 players having 10 points. Mark Koning, but he's on the bench for this third set on the Netherlands side. And Isi and Ripani also have 10 each of them. Nazarizade digged by Ripani.
Yeah, a few mistakes, obviously, but yet many points for Ripani, the Italian captain.
This is now 5-point lead for the Netherlands. Oh, 1-end set, but below the net level. It's not even better when you consider what just happened on the Dutch side. And we are with the captain, Federico Ripani. Tactical one in the middle of the court. Nazarizade, everyone was waiting for him at the middle. He's touching the ball. Action carries on. Is he looking for the block touch? No touch!
Marcelo Marchesi asking for lifting.
Well, this point is for the Netherlands. I mean, Isi tried to find the block out. This was obvious when you see how high this ball went. Another mistake by Portman. This time behind the serve line. Crosetti for the ace. Van Dam was not quite sure if this ball was falling in or out. Mopping. Here we are in the middle of the court. We're missing this little music for mopping, but still. Crosetti for his second serve of the streak. Italy is down by 3. Bosch. It's enough. And Goethals.
The point is given to Italy. Did what Goethals took this ball in the Italian side. That's the decision, at least, of Bela Plesnik.
Yeah, but of course Alfred Ongin is not happy, but it looked like Goethals was on the other side. And now the great block by Italy. And Sergio Ignotto.
And they're gonna change. I think Portman is in reception, and maybe the Goethals will take the set. No set possible with.
That's another ace for Crosetti, and Italy is back. 11-0. This is exactly the same scenario than in the first set.
And the Netherlands spoiling again a 5 points advantage.
It's crazy that they're not able to manage just 5 points lead that they have. Italy comes back just so quick in the game and so easily. Nazarizade. Yeah, none of the key players of the Netherlands are for the moment playing at their optimal level. And if this doesn't change, this could be the opportunity for Italy to win their opening game in the competition. Portman, Van den End, tip in the middle of the court, no risk.
Yeah, not very impressive, but very efficient.
Yeah, it's the same. At the end, you have to put the ball on the floor.
Yeah,
that's what
a point
he just
is
did.
a point. No matter whether you hit full power or not.
Olds Bosch. No risk on that serve either. Great connection with Ignotto.
Between the two ancients.
Great connection between Dalmasso and Ignotto. Two very experienced players of the Italian side. Van den End for the back set. Well done, just behind the block. That tip for Luc Adema. Sometimes the solution is not through power, and the Netherlands just showed it on the two last points they scored.
Oh, very fast play again. Dalmasso and Ignotto.
Good block, Portman. He's not the tallest on court, not the highest blocker, but the timing was really good.
Yeah, that's the second time in this set he gets a winning block in front of Federico Ripani.
Free ball Netherlands. Oh, Nazarizade with a miss hit. And he finds a solution, pushing it with only 10 fingers. Well, that's a lesson that Netherlands are giving us. You can score points without taking any risk if you put the ball in the right area. While the miscommunication on the Italian side helped a bit as well. Goethals. Oh, what a dig. Lucky one by Goethals. He takes the set. For Adema, is there any touch? No touch.
And I hope Goethals is okay. Yeah, I think it was on its forehead, not on the nose, which could have been very painful. That it was a super spike by Ripani. Ripani blocking now.
And then it's in the antenna. We saw it moving just in front of us. And Italy is once again back in contention, only one behind. And you see French staff also working on that game, because they will have very few time to prepare tactically this game, this clash against Italy. Well, the decision is clear on the Dutch side. No more spike. It's only tipping behind the block. And as long as Italy will not adapt, probably the Netherlands will keep on the same strategy. Van den End. Crossetti pushing it deep, and Van Dam with a missed contact. A bit long. And it's the moment the Netherlands have to manage this 2-point lead they have. It's not much for sure, but they are in front. Set is good. Well done, Nadai. This serve is not the best of Fripani's career. Ultsaboch touched by the block. Easy monster block, Goethals. But that's a lifting called against the Netherlands.
That's soaked.
Yeah, we saw it on the
net fault, but
we saw it on the slow motion. That's true. Goethals had to compensate the height deficit with Issi by having such a lifting. And Italy is only one behind, 18-19, and you see the Dutch fans in the stands. The point for Nazarizade.
On a tip once again.
Yeah, that's probably what Alfred Onk asked his team, not to take any risk on spikes, avoid the block with smart tips, and that's an ace for Nazarizade. An important one to reach 21. A 3-point lead for the Netherlands, and timeout called by Italy. Well, for the moment, the conclusion for the Netherlands is that they score better without Koning on the field. That's one of the first conclusions of that set for the moment.
Yeah, at the very beginning, the presence of Koning on the field was a big issue for Italy, but then they found quite easily solutions, which was obviously not to play in the area of Mark Koning when he was at the net.
Yeah, and from the moment Marcello Marchesi decided not to launch any young player on court, he sticks to this experienced team, and they're doing well. They're leading 2-0. Nazarizade just after the timeout. Not the easiest serve. Tactical one just behind the net towards position 2. And the Netherlands, as Italy struggling on that serve. Portman, Goethals moving. At this point is for Italy and Davide Nadai. I'm sure Italy is not done in this set. They will give everything they can to close the gap. Good serve with the help of the net. And the conclusion for Ultsaboch. (22-19). Second timeout call by Italy. Yeah, you can feel on both sides that it's a pretty stressful game to enter the competition. We already mentioned Netherlands will play a second game this afternoon at 5:30 against Latvia, and Italy will take on host nation France.
Which means Italy will be back in the gym in about 3 hours now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So if Netherlands gets back in this match, and it is a little bit longer, the Italian won't have a very long time to recover.
Good block by Adema on Issi. And this is now a 4 points lead for the Netherlands. Crossetti for the reception. Great connection with Ignotto through the middle. Well, can Alessandro Issi find the solution with his serve? He took a lot of risks on the previous rotation. Nazarizade just out. Yeah, that was not a tip, and it's a mistake.
Yeah, but tipping from the back line is a little bit difficult. Plus, he had no blockers, so the temptation was strong. Oh,
miscommunication, Portman Adema. And look at the scoreboard. Italy is only one behind. And timeout called. Alfred Hong. Such a shame that the Netherlands are not able in those moments to find a solution, to keep calm on court, find easy solutions, and not to be in a hurry, not to be with like easy mistakes, like just miscommunicating. There were two players under the same ball. I mean, we're not for the Netherlands, but of course we want to see more action because this game is very exciting and they're not able to find the solution when it comes to the end of the set. It has been the same scenario in the first two. And in this third one, Italy is only one behind. They had a 3-point lead just before, 22-19. And it is all up to Alessandro Issi to have another good serve if Italy want to have a chance to find an equalizer.
Whoa.
This one is too long, just after the timeout.
And it offers a set point to Wout Goethals and the Dutch team.
Set point Netherlands. Issi with the one-arm reception.
Each time there is contestation, the referee calls the captain and gives an explanation. That's important. Yeah. And Alfred Oak asking for the video challenge, but he's smiling as he knows pretty well that there is no video challenge here for the Silver Nations League.
So 4 contacts on the Dutch side whistled. Italy is only one back, but this is still set point for the Netherlands. Van Dam for the reception. Another chance. Goethals for Adema, finding the block out. And this third set goes for the Netherlands. Italy still leads 2-1. And now we are there, Ellen, that Italy will have very few time to rest because they will play at least one more set in that game, if not more. Well, it's well deserved for the Netherlands because they're showing a great level of sitting volleyball, but in each time we are in key moments of the set, they're just unable to find a solution to have easy points, not to do it too difficult on their own side of the net. And of course we will have a great fourth set at least. And once again, a warm thank you to all partners involved in this competition. especially this grocery store, Carrefour Market, not far away from here, Bretteville-sur-Odon, for providing all the support, especially for all volunteers involved, but also for food, drinks all around the arena. And this is selfie, nothing to do with taking pictures on the phone, but dealing with heating and air conditioning during the winter, for heating and air conditioning during the winter. If you are close from the area, just call them. They will help you with temperature issues. And if you need to buy some new house, Hélène, why not in Normandy? Such a beautiful area. You can call NED. They will help you with building engineering. And they are, of course, supporting this event to help both sitting volleyball to develop, but also to have a great event here in Caen for the fans and for the players.
And Italy wasn't far from a 3-0 win, but eventually they lost the third set in a very tight score again.
And if you're just joining the action, the first game this morning was the one featuring France and Serbia. Serbia won it 3-0, 25-18, 25-21, 25-18. And the last two teams to enter the competition, it will be at the beginning of the afternoon, Hungary, and we are waiting to see Robert Kertész back, this very talented player for Hungary, against Latvia, with a lot of experience as well. And then we will have seen for the first time the 16 competing in this weekends of the 2025 Silver Nations League in France. 2-1 for Italy. No change on the Italian side. The Netherlands are starting Hultebosch, Portman, Adema Goethals, Nazarizade.
Yeah, they keep the team that won this third set. For the first serve. And nice quick set from Portman to the other setter. And new captain Ward Goethals. The two setters like to play with each other.
Zarizade, oh, strong serve. Great reflex by Crossetti. Goethals for cutting. Oh, he's back in,
oh,
and
no,
we know it.
So, yeah, no, it's not exactly the same team.
Yeah, they decided to
leave. A mix of
Van
the
den
previous
End
starting six.
is on the bench. Cunning is in. Some more mopping action. Poor little mopper has been called a second time by Roberto Dalmasso. Zarizade touched by the block by Isi. Ignotto pushing it, and it's in. And this was another connection, setter. I mean, those are all setter spikers. Nadai serving with his left hand. Portman, the set for Hultebosch.
Not unlucky, the Dutch players on this one.
The ball for Hulsebosch, 3-1 Netherlands.
And it's an ace. No, a little
Just
bit too
out.
long.
Well,
It was
not,
just-
this was not far away, for sure not. Let's see it once again. Do we have a chance to see the line? Oh! Yeah. Goethals for Adema. Strong swing and block out. Exactly the same that gave the third set to the Netherlands. And we saw Goethals trying to push the ball very deep in position 5. He's able to change a lot what he's doing.
Oh, good job by Sergio Ignoto. The ball was inside, but yet he managed to find this block out.
Oh, great serve. Koenig pushing it, no blocker in front of him. I mean, the area was good, but he just pushed it too hard for all. Oh, great serve once again by Ignoto. Goethals. It's the set. Nazarizade. One of the first points they score behind the 2-meter line. This is also some skill Nazarizade has. Easy with the reception. Crosetti, no risk, but that's enough to score. Just an easy soft spike over the block. Nazarizade for the reception. Goethals going back to him. Great spike, but what a dig. Free ball, Netherlands. Nazarizade with the block out. If Dan can use their middle blocker, who was actually spiking from position 4, this well, and if he can provide such a great level, it will be another addition to Italian struggles. Point for Nadai. 6-0. Which team will be able to take the first mini break in this fourth set? Repani. Portman with the second end. Well hidden until the very last time by Tom Portman.
Yeah, and EC apologizing to his coach, as obviously he's in front of the setter, so he decided by himself to try to provide some help to the middle blocker. But Goethals had a very good view of the action.
Without moving, Crosetti finds some line. And Robin van Dam was like well positioned but not able to control the dig. It's been just too hard for Crosetti. Lucky serve. That's an ace for Nazarizade. that's an unforced. You can see the Paravolley Europe crew. Steve O'Shop and Isabel Collo controlling the event. And this point is for Italy. The ball finishing its run in the antenna.
Good cover by Crossetti.
Norris Getals. And great point by Cunning. A bit lucky that this ball stays on the Italian side. We're putting the antenna back in place. We're mopping. Pit stop for everyone before having the action underway. Netherlands is in front, 10-9. Easy touch by the block. Great cover by Portman. Easy one more time. An amazing block by Adema.
And lifting claimed by the Italians and mainly Alessandro Isi.
Good blocking action by Mark Cunning. Even if Italia is requesting that he was like interfering with the setter, it looked like Ignoto was trying to push the ball on the other side of the net, so it was totally legal to go on the block. Rossetti, reception. Isi, strong swing. Is there any touch? No touch. And Italy will probably request some timeout.
Yeah, Isi needs to calm down. He got very frustrated on the previous attack when he got blocked and asked for a lifting, which he didn't get.
Yeah, it was
clearly this mistake was just before he was too angry after the previous point.
It's even a 4 points lead for the Netherlands in this fourth set. Yeah, they got quite upset on what could have been whistled as a lifting, but as you know, there are some rules in volleyball that are really clear. Lifting is, you know, how referees appreciate the lifting or the loss of contact with the throw. It's not easy at full speed to whistle it, and it's of course nothing you could challenge even if you had it, because you have to decide it like not on a slow motion but in real speed, which doesn't make things easier. This is a 4 points lead for Netherlands, and Roy Ulzebosch is the next one to serve. Nadai, reception is not perfect. Isi digged. Portman will bring this ball back in play. Isi with another block. And this time it is a block out. Isi scored a lot at the beginning of the game in the first one, but he's not struggling to increase his scoring statistics. Getals for Adema. No touch. Italy understood that he's looking for the block out and then just decided not to block him. Zarizare, good dig Italy. Free ball Netherlands. Cunning, strong. Oh, will it come back? Yes! What a point. The Zarizare, it's in!
Yeah, boss line judge put the flag towards the ground.
No hesitation.
indicating the ball was in.
Only Italy decided that it was not in. They decided not to play that ball. But with so much movements going on court, it's not easy to see where the lines are anymore. But this ball was clearly in, not even on the line. But
And Marcelo Marchesi is joking with Hong said, yeah, obviously I showed that I thought the ball was out. So he perfectly knew it was in. It's a good spirit. Always, almost always in sitting volleyball.
Koenig for the conclusion. $15 for the Netherlands, 11 for Italy. Ripani finds some block out with this ball, ending in antenna. Can we put the antenna back in place? It looks to be straight. It's fine. Good reception. Gettals with the back set. And the monster block for Ripani.
The question is, did Mark Koenig touch the ball after the block or not?
Yeah, that's the question.
Ripani was convinced it was the case, but the referees are not. So Koenig is now serving on Paolo Monciacapra. The Italian libero is in. Monciacapra, the libero, is on the field only for 3 positions in place of Sergio Ignoto. When Ignoto is in front, Monciacapra remains on the bench.
Adema needed 2 times to score, but it's the case, and that's a 17th point for the Netherlands. 17-13. Great serve by Dutch number 12. His 10th point of the game, and to give a 5-point lead to his country. In between Nadai and Issi. Nadai takes the reception. Lucky dig. Portman fighting. It's not over. Gettals for Nazarizadeh. And point Netherlands.
Yeah, after this long rally, it was the good decision by Rod Gettals to try to play with Nazarizadeh at the middle.
And with a 6 points lead for the Netherlands. It is the second timeout called by Marcelo Marchesi. And this could be the first 5-set game of the competition already now on Friday morning. I mean, for sure, it will be difficult to get the ticket for the Gold Nations League next year. It will be difficult to finish first this weekend. And of course, there will be some great fight as well, not to be the last climbing down into the Bronze Nations League. $19 for the Netherlands, 13 for Italy. and Luke Adema. Still the same target on Davide Nadai. Great dig. Gettals for Ultsabash into the antenna. Good swing, Nadai. And he's the best scorer of his team with 13 points so far. Repani, tactile come on Göthals. Ultsabash push deep with 10 fingers. Nazarizade giving it back, but this is out. That's a huge mistake.
Oh, they are 7 points ahead. Yeah, it was a little bit risky trying to win a point this way. Mattia Cordioli is ready.
Substitution for Italy. Yeah, apparently the device is not working properly on Italian side. Italy is 5 behind. Zarizade, no doubt, it's in. Great swing, great connection through the middle. And he is now the best scorer of Netherlands. 16 points for the Dutch middle blocker. Issy, he tried to find the block out, but no one touched the ball. I mean, the quality of the set is not optimal for Issy. He had to go very far behind him to get the ball. And here comes Michele Emanuele Di Jelzi, replacing Roberto Dalmasso. Di Jelzi used to play as a libero in the past, and he's entering now to take the second setter position. Issy with the solution. The Netherlands still have a comfortable lead in these 4 sets, 22-16. Crossetti. No risk on that serve. Portman connection with Göthals. That's enough to score for the young captain of the Netherlands.
I think the substitution between DLC and Dalmasso is clearly to let the oldest one take some breeze, take some air before the tiebreak.
Yeah, which means Matteo Marchesi already accepted there will be a tiebreak in that game. And it's quite sure there will be one. 23-17. The Netherlands only need 2 more points to conclude it. But Italy will fight till the end. And this is Di Jelzi, first point. Portman, back set for Ultsabash. One hand block by Ignatto. But this is blocked out. And it is the first set point for the Netherlands in this 4th set. Ignoto, high ball for Crossetti, just pushing it towards position 5. Gattalt finding the solution and finding this equalizer. 2 sets all. We will have a tiebreak in this game between the Netherlands and Italy.
Yeah, and for the first time in this set, the difference is over 2 points. Far over 2 points. 25-18 in these 4 sets.
I mean, when we see, and if you remember how the game started in the first set, it's quite surprising that Netherlands went into so much trouble in that game, and they have to fight so much just to reach the tiebreak. And once again, the warm thank you to all the partners. These are all the partners here in the area. Caen, the city, welcoming us for this Silver Nations League. And it's always great to stay in that city. Beautiful abbey to see, beautiful city hall that we saw this morning on the way to the venue. The department of Calvados, very famous for what they're able to do with apples. And the area of Normandy, all these institutions are also very important to support sport and to provide us with such a great venue for a great competition. Two sets all. Well, the best dynamic in this game is for the Netherlands now. They won the 2 last sets, and with quite a big difference in the fourth ones compared to the 3 first. But if Italy reaches the tiebreak, of course they want to win it. And there was some good management by Marchesi, putting Dalmaso to some rest.
But I think I got all wrong because Michele Emanuele DLC is on the field to begin this tiebreak. So it was not only to let Dalmaso have a small rest.
Or maybe he was just happy with the quality of the set from DLC when he came in. That's also an option. And on the Dutch side, Koning is in the starting 6, but he will not be on court.
Yeah. Replaced back row by the libero Robin van Dam. The Italian libero Paolo Montecapua is also in for Sergio Ignoto.
Adema to serve the first. One hand set. Issy dig.
Bad.
Issy a second time. Block out. And the point is for the Netherlands. Well done, Portman.
It's not a blockout found by Alessandro Issy?
Apparently not.
Or was it on the previous action maybe that the ball hit the antenna?
Well, there are anyway some big discussions now between Ripani, Issy, first referee Pelapesnik. What will they decide? I mean, almost everyone wants to request something. The decision stays the same. First point, Netherlands. Issy with the one-hand reception. Full power. There is a touch by Van Dam. No! No touch.
Again, he should cool down immediately. It's a stupid mistake just because he got furious after the referee's decision.
Ultebosch, great reflex. Ici, good block, Portman. He's not able to calm down. Absolutely not. He just goes crazy now. And those are 3 points for the Netherlands.
And a tiebreak, as you may know, it is only in 15 points, so it goes quite fast.
And it's in for Crossetti. And one other discussions on what Goethals now. Crossetti to serve. They make good reception. Portman for Ultebosch. Great fight at the net. DLC for Issy.
Yeah,
no touch.
It was under the top of the net.
So that's a net fault whistle against Portman. But the ball didn't cross the net. Oh my God, if this point would have gone to the Netherlands, Issy, he would have gone completely crazy.
But, Alex Canin whistled a net fault on the Dutch side.
Portman behind the 2 meter lines. Adema, block out. He needed some time to come into his game, but now he's doing well. Luc Adema with already 11 points scored for the Netherlands. DLC for the back set. Nadai. This ball was a bit to the inside. No touch by the block. 5-2 Netherlands. DLC. Nadai.
This
time it's
was
enough.
A great run by Nadai. No to serve. Try to get Italy back in this tiebreak.
Ultebosch touched by the block. DLC for the set. No, it was not even a set. It was directly on the other side.
I'm not quite sure. I think Sergio Ignoto took a part in this point.
Could be. So it was a setter connection. Ultebosch for the block. This one goes out. Great reflex by Ripani. All. Touched by Ultebosch, and this is an ace for Davide Nadai. Italy is in front. Goethals. Van Dam for Portman through the middle. Ultebosch. It's out. Point Italy. And the substitution is coming for the Netherlands with Ultebosch leaving the court and Alex Villagran coming in. Oh, what a crazy tiebreak. We had such a huge start by the Netherlands.
What a crazy match.
It is.
Each time you may believe that the Dutch are quietly getting to the victory. Each time the Italian side comes back and push and forces the Netherlands to take more risk and make more mistakes. Is it 6 points in a row for Italy?
Yeah, could be. It was 5-2. Yeah, this is crazy that they are now on a 6-0 streak. Eight, 5. David Nada is already ready. Blocked by Villagrán. Ripani for the reception. Koning to conclude that one.
And the second touch.
The serve is too long from Nazarizadeh. It's still a 2 points lead for Italy, 9-7. Issi. Backset Portman, Koning. This ball is alive. Free ball Italy. Dielsi with his setter. Issi for the set. Ripani, dig by Crossetti. And Villagrán is able to score that point.
Not a bad idea for Alfred Ong to put Alex Villagrán back on the field.
Yeah, Ulcebuch was a bit struggling in this tiebreak. What a spike from Ripani on the line. Wow. I mean, Portman was well positioned, but no chance to dig that ball. Gettals for Koning. Yeah. Not even the block. It doesn't go over the net.
No.
This is a 3 points lead for Italy. The entire broadcasting crew is enjoying the action. Adema, block out. What a great game we have for this second one of the competition. Dielsi with the set. No one is there. Crossetti was too far away. And the Netherlands are only one behind. 10-11. Could be a timeout for Italy pretty soon. And it is now. Timeout call by Marcelo Marchesi. So difficult to predict what will happen after this timeout. Italy is only leading by one, 11-10. You can feel the pressure. And we will have to speak about the ranking, because you know that what will decide who will win the competition is the final ranking. It's a round robin. There will be no semi-final, no final. And what counts first is the number of victories. So victories is what you need the most before even going toward points. winning the game is just the most important. Well, that's a basic in sports, but it's important to know how we will calculate the ranking. Serbia has one victory for the moment. Who will have one in this game? Ripani for the block out. 12-10. And the fist pump for Marchesi. Dielsi for the serve. Good reception, Van Dam. Götals, 3 different options. Adema is a good one. He's doing well in this tiebreak.
And not tipping anymore. Look at Adema.
No, they found the solution. Mark Conning. Well, Nadai was moving.
There was a miscommunication between Coscetti because Michele Emanuele DLC was just behind him, ready to set.
That's an equalizer, 12-all. Conning once again serving in the same area. DLC one-hand set.
Oh,
the lucky dig by Götals.
What a dig by Ward Götals.
And this is how the Netherlands are in front. Second timeout, Italy. (13) for the Netherlands, 12 for Italy. It's the first time almost that Netherlands takes the lead after the lead initially in this tiebreak, 5 points to 2, and then Italy scored like 6 in a row.
Yeah, 8-5 for Italy. Then again, the Netherlands fight back. So we're at 12-10 for Italy. Then 3 points for Mark Koning and the Dutch team.
The Dutch fans
now
are
leading,
cheering.
Now 2 points from the final victory.
Next service for Koning, 13-12. Dielsi for the set. Nadai far away from the net. Götals for Adema. The tip. Is it on the floor? It is.
Tipping, but he gets back to the tip at the best moment because the block and the defense on the Italian side was awaiting now for powerful attack.
Match point Netherlands. The reception is not good for Monja Capra, and that's an ace for Koning to finish the game. The Netherlands were led by 2 sets, but they earned the victory 3-2 in their first game of this 2025 Silver Nations League. What a great game we had. I mean, it's sad for Italy. They were leading the game. They even had an option in the third one to win the game at some point because they were like controlling what they were doing. But Netherlands, based on experience, on great talents, on young lads, and also great substitution that Arfen Onk made at the right moment, finally won the game 3-2. This was some kind of great game for these 2 teams entering the Silver Nations League.
And for us French people, it's maybe not a very good news that Italy can show this level of play.
Well,
they were quite impressive against a team.
Well, the only good news,
I think they lost 3-0 against this Dutch team most of the time before.
the only good news, but it's not something French guy want to rely on, is that Italy spent 5 sets on court this morning, and they will be back just before 4 p.m. The game is at 3:45, so it means Italy will have very few time, both for lunch, both for rest. Our next game will be the one at 2 p.m. between
2 p.m.
Hungary and Latvia, and then we will have
Yeah.
seen the first 6 teams of the game. First rotation will be over. We will be together around 1:45. That's half an hour for lunch, half an hour to get prepared before the next game between Hungary and Latvia.